Alright, now I can get in here. Alright. Let's see what, like, it's, trying to make me, like, make a character. Okay, so 1.5.2.1.
Point 2.1 is what you have?
Yeah.
Weird, I have 1.5.1.0. Okay,
I have new edition, hooray!
Oh, that seems odd. Click on multiplayer.
Okay.
Click on join game.
Okay. Alright, so I need, like, to make a character.
Yeah, create just a generic character. You can go back and create a better one later, but this, for now, we'll just use this to test to see if the... So.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna just pop a hat onto him and be done with it.
Okay, and click continue. And so you should see all the...
International 3, Germany, Continental Europe.
International 3?
Okay,
okay.
I see
what's the very top game at the top of the list you see?
NCM's game?
Okay, I think we have the same version of the game. Or I don't know if we have the same version, but I think you should be able to play, so I'll create a game here.
Okay. Should be fun.
Let's see.
My god. Gosh. The music's still freaking loud, and I put it to freaking 40%. I'm not in the settings yet, so I have to just do it manually.
Do you want to start on the American map or the European map?
I guess we can be on the American map and give it a go.
Okay, we'll be on the American map. Me and Kel have mostly played the European map, so we'll give the American.
Oh my god.
Create your character.
I wonder if I should, do you play with keyboard or what?
Yeah, just because I'm lazy. I don't really care that much about having to go and plug in my controller.
I'm surprised how well some games play with the Xbox controller.
Okay, the password is going to be 666, as it always is.
Why can't you do lucky numbers? Let's see.
It is a lucky number. It's, I mean, if you're Satan, it's a very lucky number.
I thought it wasn't even related to him because of the actual lore behind it.
Yeah, it's not actually. It's a weird thing where it's something to do with Judaism. It's not, yeah.
Let me see. So, do I refresh some way, or...?
Look through the... Oh, I don't know if my... Okay, can you see the names of people who have created these games on the list?
No. I don't think so.
Okay, scroll down the list. Do you see one that says, like, Keds or Keegan? That?
Yeah, I see Keds.
Okay, good. Join that one, because I very much doubt there's someone else named that who's hosting the that.
Yeah, I'm definitely turning down this music so immediately when I get into the main menus. Dear God. It's just...
And there's some games where the music is good, but I don't really... the demographic...
Like it's not like it's the worst thing ever, it's just that it's kind of like Minecraft-ish, where it just immediately ran out of patience with it.
Yeah, but even with Minecraft, there's a bit more ambiance to the music.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm in here. Oh, well. At the spawning area. I'll create a new farm. I'm gonna call this, I'll call this an estate farm.
State farm replace, state farm replace.
Not a cult. It's not. Okay, the password doesn't matter. Not a cult. Okay. Yeah, the game is pretty simple. There's not much to learn. It's not very complex. It's more of a
kind of a chill game. Yes.
Yeah, it's sort of a chill game. Which I say it's a chill game, and lots of people are like, "Oh, I like game, but they also play games like, I don't know, like CSGO and stuff like that, which I don't play. I mostly just play other chill games, so it's not really like... Oh, there's like a little shack over here. Come. Can I go into the shack? No.
The secret shack of destiny.
Yeah. The buildings in this, sadly, there's a lot of like pre-pace, there's a lot of like on the map, like sheds and barns and stuff like that, but you can't go into them, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, that was the only thing about like the last one I played of Farm Simulator on the Xbox.
Where, yeah, I downloaded.
You know, there's like I wanted to go into the house. I wanted to like mess with stuff, even though it makes no difference because it doesn't have anything to do with farming.
Yeah, like I downloaded a mod for my own, which adds in a bunch of like I think you're joining in. It's just synchronizing, but it adds in a bunch of props and stuff like that, and a bunch of barns and extra stuff that you can actually go into and place around your farm.
Yeah, I just love that little touch when they do add that, you know.
Yeah, when you can go inside. Well, it stopped synchronizing. Oh, I see you.
Oh god, the actual freaking mouse movement is so slow.
You're floating in the air.
Are you sure this is not a cult?
Your guy join the not a cult thing, so you can get the money that everyone else that we have. Let me edit the. Oh. Okay, well, I need to edit the so.
How do you edit your person, by the way?
Your character. Yeah. You can't really do it in the game. So you can. So far, without me having to go into the settings and dick around with things, it's saying you can hire assistants and you can vehicles. So it seems like those are the only two things that really matters. But if you want, we can walk over. We can walk over into the store.
The camera sensitivity is way too low. Like, are you Sonic the Hedgehog? What the?
Me?
Yes.
I'm zipping around pretty fast. It's I mean, I'm sprinting as well. Yeah, you're like Sonic running. Okay, if you hit escape and go to the map, if you click on the shop,
all right.
If you see the shop,
just like the phase warp thing, right?
You can teleport to it. Yeah, you can click on it and then click visit, so you can just teleport there instead of having to walk.
All right, like which shop though?
Just the only one, the one that's just labeled shop.
Maybe I'm on the wrong map. Like, I guess I'm on the wrong map or something.
What do you mean?
Okay, there we go. Let's see. There we go. Boop. And visit. Boop. Alright.
Okay, let's, I'll start getting us some equipment here to start our farming.
Yeah, I need to turn that sensitivity up because my hand's just going to, like, fall off with how much I'm scrolling.
What sort of crops do
we need? Wheat because all of the bread.
Okay, we need bread. Okay, we need bread for a totally not cult.
Yes.
Okay.
All the daily bread.
Okay, I'll buy you a basic tractor which you can use to start Okay. I'll buy you a cultivating tool.
Yes,
land
yes, a cultivating tool, indeed.
Oh god. Cultivating. Oh no.
It's just a play on words, Keegan. There's nothing wrong.
End me now. What is your tractor? How? Okay, 150 horsepower. 110 and 150 actually. 110 and Okay, yeah, here we go. I'll get this for you. It allows you to directly cultivate and seed at the same time.
That's always
so you
nice.
Don't have to go over the field twice. You have your little. You can. Yeah, there we go. And I'll get some seeds for you too. You have to fill it up with seeds before you leave.
Yeah. It's always these kind of
seeds.
things where, like, you have to think about, like, trying to load all these seeds or bring them back home some way or another.
Okay,
Unless you do it
I just got a
manually.
bunch of seeds for you. A metric ton, give or take. So if you get into the tractor and pick that up, you can start loading up the seeds. What do I want to do? What am I going to do? Well, we'll probably need a baler if we want to really truly get bales of hay from our wheat, but I don't know if we truly want that necessarily. Oh, cultivator. We'll definitely need a cultivator.
Yes, indeed.
We'll need a cultivator, another cultivator, and a harvester to harvest our. We need to harvest our flock.
Yes.
Okay. Weeder. We should probably have a weeder.
Matter of fact, how do you like change camera angles?
It should be one of the keys. Do you not see the controls on the top left?
Yeah, but it's only for,
controls.
you know, what I'm currently in general.
No.
Alright, so,
I don't know. I don't think you can change your view if you're actually walking around in person, but if you're inside a tractor or other vehicle, you...
yeah,
okay.
vaguely remember, like, wait, what the flying flip? Oh, I pressed auto, run. Matter of fact, where's the farm on the map?
Oh, it's, all with you. Just let me get a vehicle that's worth bringing back. Let me just see what I can purchase here. Subsoiler. A plow. I like a nice... I never really got a nice big plow in this game. Oh, land as well. We haven't done that yet.
Oh, we haven't bought any land yet?
Horsepower. Yeah, we need to actually purchase land as well, too, which is the thing you have to do in this game.
Matter of fact, yeah, where should we get it? As a matter of fact, don't we have, like, a farm that's included from the get-go?
Oh, there's like a starting area where you spawn at, which is where we spawned at, but you don't... You still have to purchase it like you would any other land. Which is a bit weird, but...
Is it the ranch? That's spawning area?
Let me... I'm gonna buy this really... I can future-proof ourselves a bit. Okay. Okay, I got an expensive tractor, and I got a... and I got a big plow. Go to near where field 19 is, and on the map.
Okay. Life is a highway.
I'll buy field 19 for us.
Nope, don't run over the sign, please.
Yeah, the traffic give no fucks at all. They'll completely just ram you and into another dimension if you get in their way.
That's the only thing, like, when I was playing in Farm Simulator, I was, like, act like a real driver, and they were just, like, insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's,
Get out of the way, you asshole!
Oh, God.
Is someone behind us?
What?
Oh, that's you, okay. Wait, were you beeping your horn?
Yeah, that's me.
I thought that someone was like, behind you and they were beeping their horn furiously at how slow you're driving.
No, honestly, I'm a bit stuck here because I made the mistake. This plow is so long that... Okay. We can possibly do wheat, and then we can possibly go into getting pigs or something and harvesting their manure and turning it into their manure into fertilizer.
What
oh God!
Did you get knocked out of your?
Crazy.
Did you get knocked out?
I did. I got knocked out of my vehicle by that little.
Wait, no, what? No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I accidentally pressed the higher worker
did
button.
did they have workers in the previous game?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just
Yeah, I
accidentally
just
pressed
never
the
played
button. I was
any of
trying
the
to, like,
previous
honk my
games. Yeah,
horn, but
so
I don't know what button that is.
it's 0 for me.
Yeah, that works. My
Okay,
tractor's
cruise
so
control.
slow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You sort of got the you literally got the cheapest tractor there. What me and Kel loves to buy the cheapest equipment possible and make himself absolutely suffer using an extremely. I like to buy a mix. Like I like to buy cheap equipment where cheap equipment's needed and decent equipment where decent equipment's needed. Like
Yeah,
this,
for me, like, I do kind
I would
of
have.
balance also when it came to the farm and just, like,
Yeah,
did it as efficiently as possible. And then when I got the money, I just, like, grabbed any new
yeah.
stuff that I wanted.
Like this massive plow in the back of my thing cannot be pulled by your tractor. I think this plow weighs more than your tractor does.
Let's see, is there
So
anything
field
already in the
21
field right now?
or there is, but
Wait
it's
a sec, I'll be
potatoes, and we
right
have
back.
okay.
Yeah.
Forget about me. God, my tractor.
I'll return the sustenance.
These
Not
are
like
true.
just yet, though.
Planned withering.
Oh, God.
Planned growth.
Headset
Planned
on.
growth.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. The plants are gonna grow relatively. Set them to grow fast. They still grow slowly. But
Is the field already planted, or it looks like it?
yeah, it has potatoes in it, but we have no way of harvesting those, so it's better to just plant over them. Make
Oh,
sure you select wheat though for your thing and to distribute, so you don't accidentally plant
like
something else.
barley or something.
Yeah. I don't know if there's really a difference between wheat and barley in this game. Maybe there is, but I don't necessarily know. Well, a weeder we should definitely get.
Oh, God, the lag spikes.
Buy,
No, please. Please.
buy a weeder for us. Okay.
So I turn on the sower, right?
Yeah, turn on the sower and make sure that you have wheat selected. And you have to cultivate at the same time in that thing. I'll come through and see. Oh, can I teleport? No, I can't teleport. Okay, I can't. I'll just teleport around. Can you get out of your tractor temporarily?
Sure.
Okay,
Look at me
I just
T-pose.
need to teleport. Oh my. Well,
I'm showing my dominance to this actual mower.
yeah, there we go. Yeah, good. So, Like, as long as this is, let's see, folded, okay, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, radish, grass, wheat.
It was already on wheat, and you just, like, went all the way through all the settings.
Oh, well, it was listed on barley when barley when
barley is the button that's saying, like, hey, if you press the button, you'll go to barley.
No, that's
You'll
not...
notice
no,
that it'll say barley right now while it's on wheat, correct?
It says...
Look on your bottom right of your screen, you'll see, like, what is currently selected.
It says wheat in both areas.
Weird. It wasn't doing that for me.
I hate to break that to you, but that's what it says. Anyways, let me just, yeah, okay, as long as the thing is lowered, let's just see, turn on the sower. And it's working? Let me just make sure it's... Oh yeah, this is working. You just have to line it up properly so you get the entire width of the field, and so the area is spared from being... Like, here might be... There we go. I think that's lined up near perfectly. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the other tractor and continue bringing it back to the farm. Slurry, disc heroin. I don't know about a low loader. I don't know if we need a low loader. We definitely need baling technology. We need a harvesting technology. What sort of harvester do we want to invest in? A header. That's a good header here. 5mm header. 7.6, 9. Free flow. What was that one? Let's see here. And, the DS9000. Okay. So we could go for the DS9000 header. No, that's the wrong one.
Question, what's the name of that equipment?
What equipment? The one that you have?
The one that you just were talking about.
It's a harvesting header. It allows you to harvest your crops.
Yeah, but what's its model number?
The DS9000.
The DS9000?
Yeah, the DS9000, and it's a Nintendo DS. It's the next evolution of the Nintendo DS. Totally.
You don't have to feel lonely on farmersonly.com.
Oh my, what is farmersonly.com?
It's a farmers-only dating site. It actually exists, by the way.
Oh, really? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
65. Okay. Is this John Deere a tractor better in any way? Let me see.
Oh, they actually have licensed tractors? I forgot they did.
All of the equipment, except some of the generic stuff. That's not. I'm pretty sure all of it's licensed. It doesn't really matter to me because I don't know any of these brands in real life, so it's not.
You don't even know John Deere?
Well, yeah, I know that one. My aunt's on her own farms, so I know something about like basic farming brands and stuff. I couldn't have told you the difference between a harvester and a club before playing this game. Like I just don't know that sort of stuff. For a bit more of a price, you get this thing, which may or may not be better. So, what is this? An auger wagon. 3755XL.
My god, it feels so uneasy for some reason. Also, my God, the actual this is the only thing that kind of annoys me sometimes, where how narrow the actual sewing might be sometimes.
Yeah, if we upgrade to better.
Oh, it's saying I have no access to some land or something for some reason. You know, when I was doing my turnaround.
You should have the. You should, yeah. If you turn around, you go out of the plot, sort of. Yeah.
For the love of God and all is holy, if you do not actually go straight. Oh my God. It keeps on overcompensating. Wait, does it not have auto-centering for the actual wheels?
I think you can. Oh, you can turn that on in the settings. That's actually. I should tell you that.
Yeah, I actually noticed that. Like, and I just noticed it immediately. Yeah. I was gonna like, wait.
I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that the very first time I played as well.
Let me turn that on because that's gonna be annoying. It's not the worst thing ever. If I had a controller, it wouldn't be as bad. But you know.
Okay. Go into the general settings.
Okay.
The game's general settings. I'm just trying to see what is it called here. Steering
back speed.
What do you have your What do you have your steering back speed set? Set it to. I have mine set to 100, but I don't know.
I'm gonna just set it to
vehicle arm sensitivity. Like just fiddle with the sensitivities. Like I somehow got mine to be in a place where it's useful.
Yeah, 100 feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really annoying. And I could just feel it fighting against me. I was gonna like, wait.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I know I don't have access to this land. I'm just turning around. Leave me alone.
We're getting our produce. We also need to make a choice on what harvester we were going to get. I don't need one of these wagons. These pickup wagons. It's not really useful there.
I can't wait for Kel to get on here if he does.
Yeah, well, I sent him a message, but he might be at work or something, maybe. That's pretty juicy. Okay, I'm gonna get a.
I don't want to get stuck on a rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna get us a pretty good header and a pretty. Or two. Because if we start off with pretty good equipment, we won't have to upgrade immediately, and we can spend our money on. And having to upgrade because our initial stuff is too crappy. The DS 9000 wide tires, and he's gonna get standard tires. That's expensive. Trailers. What's a cheap trailer?
If it wasn't for the simple fact that I'm already have like lagging problems, I would probably stream this even if it looked like a potato.
Yeah. Something else you can do in this. No clue at all what this does to the game, but you can switch which brand of tires you put on your vehicle.
Huh.
Like you can choose to put on your vehicle. It costs a buttload of extra money, and I don't know what it actually gives you. Like if it gives your vehicle better handling or something. I
think it does, from what I remember when experimenting with it.
Yeah, it'd be worth doing that if you have a that's pretty finicky, but I don't know. A baler, you need some sort of. We're just burning through our cash, but it doesn't really matter.
From what I remember, even like weather affects handling.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I never really have experienced the weather much in this game. I don't know how much of a factor it is. Baling tech. Okay. You can just get a baling wagon. That's your standard. Actually, maybe I should have got this bale cart. Narrow tires, standard tires. Wide tires, oh no, standard tires. And a loading guide. Doesn't really matter. And then I'll purchase what? Actually, do I have? I don't know, maybe... Okay, we don't need a forklift.
We need a forklift sooner or later.
A telehandler. Sometimes they can be used.
Matter of fact, couldn't we just get the attachment for the tractor?
For the tractor?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're picking up bales and stuff like that, the massive size of a tractor, I find is sometimes encumbering. Sometimes it's not. It doesn't really matter, but encumbrance. So I'm just seeing if there's any sort of cheap vehicle that we can use for picking up the bales and putting them in the back.
Yeah, we just, use one of those regular balers for the tractor. Take down a little bit.
Yeah, but you have to pick the bales up off the field and put them somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, you have to pick them up and put them in the back of the trailer and transport them. So I'm probably just going to purchase a little vehicle that has a little attachment to pick up the bales and put them in the back.
Mouse, no.
Telehandler is just a tele. Oh my god! Again, I just realized that vehicle's so slow. Actually, maybe if I got another tractor.
Yes, please. This is like this is horrible.
Well, any other tractor I get is not going to be able to pull the equipment that you have, because I hate to say it, but the tractor that you have, it may be the cheapest tractor in the game, but for its price, it's actually one of the best.
Because
small,
it's pretty much like universal,
tractors.
Horsepower and everything else.
Yeah, well, it has a lot of horsepower for the fact of its price and for the fact that it's that's a small tractor. Like the next in terms of price when it comes to small tractors is $6,000 more. It goes 40 kph. Barely carry as much as the tractor that you have can. Like, it can barely carry any attachments because it's not strong enough.
Wait, can't you just upgrade the motor? From what I remember.
Some of them you can. This one you can upgrade the motor, but you can upgrade the motor and it adds 10 extra horsepower. Like, that's nothing. Like the horsepower of your current tractor is 150 horsepower. The one of the next one in the series is only 100.
Why? Why would they do that? Why would they gimp their next model?
There are certain benefits to it. The next model in the line can have a front loading attachment. The tractor you're in can't have front loaded attachments, and the next one in the model is actually faster. But when I say faster, it doesn't mean that you can plow the fields faster, because the speed.
It's really depending on the plow that you're running.
Yeah, the plow that you're pulling, because you could be in the world's fastest tractor, but if you're pulling this giant plow, then you're not going to go anywhere. So speed is really only useful for on roads and stuff like that.
Or just like, going around getting your other attachments.
Yeah, exactly. It might be... Oh, actually, we were running
Oh, for the love of God, you will be plowed. Come here. Just like the little bitty section that you're trying to plow.
Plow the field, yes. Okay, 65.
What the flying flip? Oh, it's growing already?
I can come back and have a look and see. Possibly. A bale spike. Okay. Do we want to get fertilizers? We might have to think about fertilizing too, which might mean deciding whether or not to get another tractor or just to get a cheap little loader instead.
By the way, like, I'm doing this right here, but I don't have my sower on.
What do you mean your sower? You're not planting?
No, it's not planting.
Why not?
It's not on.
Well, turn it on. I don't know.
This makes me sad because it hasn't been on all this time.
Oh, well, I mean, that's... I mean, the benefit of that specific attachment is that you can... is that you can cultivate and sow at the same time, so you don't have to go over your field. Sadly, me and Kel have tried multiple combinations. We haven't been able to find one yet that is a plow, cultivate, and sow at the same time. Because there's no attachment that does all three, so sometimes you have to chain attachments together.
Oh, you can do that?
So there's one track... Yeah, there's one tractor had in the previous one where... But you can attachments that have special hookup points to be chained. So, for instance, I had a cultivator that was then going fed... And the seeder was then being fed into... being fed into a weeder. Cultivating, seeding, and weeding all at the same time, and on the front of a tractor, there was did 4 things at once technically, but it wasn't very efficient. Because it's not very efficient to weed your field directly after you, as there won't really be any weeds yet.
Yeah, just not yet. So it's kind of just there to be there until like the weeds pop up.
Yeah. Okay. I have our harvester here. I brought it back to the farm.
I'm just surprised you can't hire someone to bring it back.
I mean, if they did that, I mean, they don't want to take everything out of the game. Oh yeah, and you can see the little weeds here in this section of the field. So where the potato crop was, there's already weeds. And there's a bit of a strip here on the side that you missed, but I guess you can go back over that later.
Yeah.
Later on if you want to.
That was really because
It's
like
not
I've gotten about 75% of the field done, and I was thinking, oh, like and then I just saw it grow. I was like, something's wrong.
God. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bring our produce bin back to the farm. When we harvest our wheat, we can put it in the back of this bin.
Moments like these where I wish like the that some of these worked like one of those actual zero G mowers. Or just like turn 360 degrees to get away. It's time to plow, boys.
It's time to become a plow boy. A plowboy sounds like a nasty... That just sounds nasty.
I love how I just have every single light on this thing on. Hello, darkness,
when
my
it comes to be
friend.
nighttime. Okay. Let go of a few of these attachments here. Okay, we have our weeder and we have our cultivating bin.
Ow.
Let me set this, send it back to the store. Okay.
The hardest part is like trying to line up the actual thing behind you to go straight.
Yeah, I have trouble with that. That's where I guess a controller could come in handy.
For the love of God.
Or maybe with a controller. But I don't know.
I need to just turn off this ridge marker. It doesn't do any good.
Yeah, I've not found bigger person.
Like, you know, my guess is basically, you know, once you turn around, you go like, oh, that's where I should like align myself.
That's where I was.
But you know, it almost is kind of useless in the sense of how difficult sometimes it is to turn around. That you just go like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a circle 8 and be done with it.
Exactly.
I'm just hoping there's no like disadvantages of like doing those circle 8s where your crap doesn't like row right.
Not really, as long as you get the entire field. Advantage don't manage to sow the entire field, I'm pretty sure, but and it doesn't matter in which direction it's sowed as well. Like, you could start sowing it one way and then go at it and then go at it there, and it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was kind of afraid of at first, especially when I was seeing those lines coming from the actual marker. I was going to like, wait a minute, am I messing this up? Until I forgot, you know, remembered that I turned that on.
I actually think the marker might destroy the crops potentially.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know how great it really would be to use, but then again,
hopefully it doesn't, you know, that'd be really dumb.
Yeah.
Hopefully just, you know, marks the surface and that's it. See, the more times I pass by, the more I want to actually get that one little tiny line right here. Because it's kind of annoying my actual OCD right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna finish this off right quick.
Okay, what else do we need? We don't to do baling at some point, but I don't really think I don't think we need to focus on it right now, so I don't think we need any equipment. I'll probably even sell that bale loader. I shouldn't really spend some money. Doesn't really matter. Okay. I might get another cultivator, and so I can cultivate at the same time, so we can double on the deal. Oh yeah, this thing is really cheap, so yeah, I can easily afford a second one. And leasing stuff in this game too is something you never.
Yeah,
because
I think,
the leasing fees are crippling.
Yep.
Which they
just
probably
like
are in real life too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean. So. Okay, wheat.
Hey, farmer, you want a lease? No, thank you, sir. I can ruin my life all by myself.
Okay, the cover's closed. Let me. And also, if you, I found this out as well. If you go over the same area multiple times, it won't reuse seeds again. It's that aren't seeded.
That's good.
So if you accidentally go over a bit of your, if you accidentally overlap.
How I wish the actual turning radius was tighter.
Okay, wheat is on. Unfold the sower. Oh. Lower the sower. Okay, I'm gonna go at this field from this side. Or actually, is here, but weren't gotten. Turn on the sower.
See, one thing I forgot is that it has like realistic steering, where it takes a while for it to actually swing one way or the other. I might need to turn that setting
This
up.
isn't like GTA or
What I mean by that is like even
where
on the last
you're driving.
Farm Simulator, I think the reason why it didn't feel as bad was because I was on the controller. So it felt felt okay, like it felt okay. But with me on the keyboard, I'm going like, there's no kind of feedback.
Yeah, on the controller, things benefit to this game, like compared to like I don't know other games I played. I played like Arma, where it's not really something. But this game, I feel, maybe is a game that actually would benefit from that, even though I have not.
So what is yours doing?
I'm just going over a few of the areas that hiding it, so that the entire field is covered.
Matter of fact,
then I'll eventually
look on the map.
You can sort through the different filters, so I can see here. Almost half our field is wheat, which is good. That's
good.
You're growing. And there's a few weeds on one half our field, but they're only on the potato half. And the weeds automatically go when you cultivate over them, so it's pretty good.
For the love, please, trailer hitch.
Okay. Let's cultivate over that little weed. Okay, now I'll start going at the field from it. Meet up somewhere in the middle. Oh, that's not right. Getting the entire side here, I think so.
This was a mistake.
Oh god, there's more weeds in this section.
Oh! Black spikes.
I gotta back up and get these weeds. Oh god. There's so many of them.
This is quite relaxing.
Yeah. The birds are chirping. Okay. I'll let you finish off this part of the field. I'm just going to go back over the area that I missed here. Oh. Tractor.
It's kind of nice looking at the map and just seeing myself like going forward on it, seeing like all the purple go away.
Planting all the
Matter of fact, on the map, can't you like change the filter on the little mini map?
No, I don't.
From where I
could be proven wrong.
Like, I think.
I don't know. No, I mean, haven't been able to do that.
Look at that right quick. Where is it? I'll do it after I'm done plowing the field.
Front loader. Just buy this front loader. Front loading attachment. A roll type of bale fork. What is a roll type bale fork? Is it exactly what it sounds like? But we don't have roll type bales.
Yeah, there's like squares and roll types.
Yeah. So I might get us a bale spike or a bale hand. There's a bale hand. Okay, I think the bale hand. A manure fork. Okay, we don't have any manure. Okay, I'm gonna get a bale spike. Pallet fork. Okay. Here we go. That bale spike, we can now pick up bales.
$6,000 for new vehicle.
I spent a front loading attachment and a bale spike here. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Hello again. Yeah, I got a bale spike now, nice. So wheat itself doesn't sell for very much. It's the lowest selling resource, but the main benefit to wheat is that you get the byproduct, which so potentially I think it all
nice.
I think it all evens out.
Market for it.
Yeah. All evens out. It's definitely more work. Canola is the main one that we've done in the past. Canola, you don't get any byproduct from it, and it usually is one of, if not the most one of the most best-selling beginner crops. But you don't get the byproduct of bales, and bales have a number of uses. You bales feed your animals.
Alright, let me see if I can mess with this map right quick.
Okay, I'm gonna put okay, let's see how the field is looking. It is looking good. It's looking damn good. Now we just have to field to finish and wait and see when the weeds are gonna, because I guarantee weeds are gonna sprout up on this first. Weeds are gonna sprout up to be ready with that. But you seem to have cultivated the entire field here. Oh, are these wheat? Wheat, okay.
Yes.
So our first sproutings of wheat have just taken place.
Hooray.
I'll get the harvester ready too, even though that's a ways off. Actually, let me see. Okay, half our field has weeds in it. Again. So you might want to
can't?
come over here and get the weeder.
Okay.
Well, it's pretty much every crop. You're guaranteed to have one thing of that needs to be de-weeded. So the previous weeds we took out were from the potato crop. Batch of.
Did I turn off my sower or what?
Yeah, turn off your sower. Come over here and get into and pick up the weeder. It's the blue one.
Oh God!
Oh God! It's okay. It's the blue one that's next to where is it actually? Gosh. And I like how when you leave your vehicle, the lights don't stay on.
Yeah, because you don't want to waste your,
Okay, Kel said he'll join in a few minutes, but yeah, it's this one here actually. But you'll have to oh, you didn't have to unload your thing, but I mean you can if you want to, but it's not necessary.
Okay.
Early and
I was actually just trying to like detach from it, but I just pressed that button. All right. Let's see. How do I detach?
Okay. Yeah. What can we sell actually?
Oh great! I'm gonna have to go in controls. I can find out how to do that.
Okay. Let me see what the okay. Let me see what the speed of the weeder is, because potentially you can use that big factor there if the weeder will allow it to be pulled at a faster speed.
Oh really?
Potentially. Let me check here. It was 12. I want to say knots, but I don't know if that's true. I'm just going to say knots. I'm going to keep with knots. It goes 12 knots.
When you have it on.
Which is pretty. When you have it on and deployed.
Is this the weeder right here?
Your tractor goes 25 knots. The weeder's the. No, the weeder's over here. It has a very wide radius. A wide radius weeder, so you shouldn't have to spend a lot of. I specifically got the biggest one, so we could weed our crops as fast as possible. Because if you let your weeds develop, they'll get into stage 2, and they're much tougher. They're actually a real nuisance.
In stage 2, what did they do exactly?
You have to take them out. You have to take them out with more harsher ways.
Oh. Well, we don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. So,
let's see on the map. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see about that later on. Let's see, where's the weeds at? Weeds, where are you?
Well, the entire field is covered in weeds now.
Oh, okay. So I just
every single inch of it. So, yeah. But you'll see. But you'll see. You know, the weeder has a pretty large size, so it shouldn't take that long compared to this cultivator.
This is nice. I like this. It's like an aircraft, though. Aircraft carrier, though.
Yeah.
I had to like fold it back up so I can like.
The one thing I wish they would add into this game is placeable. So you could place floodlights around your farm to give light to your fields. I wish they would add that. Actually, can I turn off day and night cycle color blindness mode? What is it?
You can, I think.
What is color blindness mode?
It's for, well, it's literally in the name, really.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to see what colors have changed. Oh, I think this color. No, no clue. Off. Off. Okay. Measuring units are in kilometers.
Yeah, it's kilometers.
Hectares, acres, dollars.
It's kind of nice looking at it from the cockpit.
Yeah, thematic. Traffic is on. No, okay, I don't think I can make it daytime only. Even not is I don't know. I find it a bit dark and it's hard to see, so there's not that much to stop and go breaking. Weapon held to break and auto start once you come to a standstill. Interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah, we have to actually refill these things, don't
Re
we?
Refill what?
Gasoline.
Yes, you do. So the thing with stage 2 weeds is, if your weeds become stage 2, you have to take harsher measures, and those harsher measures can
Like
sometimes,
liquid weeder?
yeah, and they can sometimes
Affect your crop?
trample over and destroy your crops. Yeah, and they'll make your crops less profitable. You can let just grow your crops and then harvest your crops with weeds, but you can still sell them, but they'll sell for like nothing.
Huh.
Because no one wants to buy your
No one wants to buy your weedy crops.
Yeah, exactly. I shall get into the harvest and get into position to get ready to harvest. The harvester can't actually. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Actually.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
getting.
let me
Oh
get
wait!
in this.
Oh crap! There's like a little itty bitty tiny weeny like part where there's weeds on the bottom part. I don't like that.
I've collecting results from looking it up on the Steam forums, but some people have said that if there's even a single weed in a bin of crops, so say you harvest half of your field and there's no harvest, but then you do into a container with a bunch of other crops that happen to have weeds in them, potentially the entire crop will get their value lost by the fact that they have a single even a single weed in them.
Wow.
Some people have claimed that that's how it's done. Others I've seen on the Steam forum have said that it's not. It's only based on the amount of weeds in there. It's not based on whether or not you're in contact with weeds when they're in the final harvested state.
Do you see on the bottom like left and right? Like what are those particular little weeds? I cannot get rid of them. I think.
Sometimes that sort of stuff just happens. Just leave it be, and doesn't really matter. Sometimes areas don't really have weeds in them. Sometimes it just glitches around.
Yeah, I just did a pass on it and didn't disappear, so I'm just not following.
Yeah. But it's just the upper section we have then, and then which is this field compared to other fields. This is a decently large field. I say that it's okay in size. So we should be able to get some beginning profit from it.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably just glitching out, I guess. But like I'm going over this section, it doesn't seem like it's disappearing.
Sometimes you have to reset the filter. I don't know. It's glitchy. I find it's not always.
Okay, yeah, now it's now it's better. Okay, it was just lagging behind.
Vehicle volume. Periodic plowing. You can hire a helper to do things as well. So if you don't want to necessarily do the weeding, feel free to hire the helper. But it does cost money. And I found sometimes too, me and Canola have had where the helper will do the most mundane task, like the helper will drive your vehicle less than a minute or something, and they'll charge you like 500. They'll charge you like $500 or something.
Like real life.
So sometimes, yeah, switch on you.
That's the kind of main reason why I like kept away from the hires.
Well, we don't have any.
As like a plague.
We don't. Yeah, this is not a unionized farm. Just to make sure that you understand that we don't allow our workers to unionize.
Yes, no workers' comps.
Yeah, we don't give workers compensation if you're injured on. But we also guarantee that you will be injured on the jobs. So.
I love how I'm like using it like wings, basically, from just folding and unfolding for when I'm turning around.
You.
Wait, am I stuck on
Okay.
something? Am I stuck on a tree? Can you give me a look?
We can do. I'll come over.
Alright, I think. Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
think in previous games you could do forestry. In this game, you can do forestry too. So we could potentially cut down all these trees.
Oh god!
To move around.
Oh no! No Kraken forces, please!
Kraken forces are taking over your tractor. Yeah, you're stuck on a little bitty tree here. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You're free.
That scared me. I didn't want to be flung across the map.
Hello there.
Oh, hello, kind sir. Would you like to actually ride on my tractor?
Why, yes, I would.
All right, let's go. Are you
sadly it doesn't keep you on. You sort of have to run up and keep pace if you wanna. But I'm actually running faster than your tractor.
This is hilarious to see from the inside and the outside.
Use a T-34 mod, a mod and for this game of replaces in a tractor that replaces tractor of like a tier. So you can use true Soviet power to run your farm.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we should do that later on.
I wonder if that actually ever happened. If someone ever took an old like one of the hundreds of thousands of Soviet tanks that was made and turned it into a. That has to be someone had to have done that.
Someone probably did at one point in time.
Okay, the entire
all
field
the
is
weeds
weeded.
except of course the glitchy parts.
Okay, I'll put it back up to 120 speed, so our field should grow much quicker. I tend to turn the speed down when the weeds are growing because
so they don't just grow out of control.
Yeah. Oh, and if it ever rains too, its games are going absolutely berserk. If it rains and when you de-weed your field, so you could have just de-weeded your entire field, and then it rains and the weeds come straight back, and then you de-weed your field again. But as long as it's still raining, the weeds will keep automatically showing up. So in some cases, rain is good for your fields.
Ah.
Rain is harvest your fields when it's raining too.
Wait, does it regrow your crop instantly also?
Not. It seems to be that rain is purely negative, which you wouldn't think. I mean, in real life, farmers want rain, but in this game, I don't know. It seems to be only a negative thing.
I hear doggy.
Okay.
I hear doggo.
Oh yeah, we can get a pet dog. Let me see if I can. Where can I put him in? Oh god. Okay. Yeah, we should try and pay off our loan too at some point.
Oh yeah,
because the money you start off with at the beginning
we
of the
start
game.
with a loan. Yeah.
Yeah, part of the money you start off with is loan. Okay, I'll put our dog. Actually, we don't really have room for a dog. Maybe we do, up in the distance here.
Do we even have a house yet? Even though it doesn't work?
We can't afford one.
So essentially, we're just like sleeping in our fields, basically.
Well, we're sleeping in the chairs of these tractors, maybe.
Well, it's
have
hard
a nap
work.
in your tractor.
But, someone has to do it. Rain! Fuck you!
Oh, no. I was just speaking of rain and the fact that it causes the weeds to come.
Are they back?
I'm going to keep an eye on this field. No, but let me see. I'm looking. It's not showing them here, but it seems to be an RNG-based thing, too. Like, sometimes I've had rain and pretty much instantly the entire field gets completely destroyed by weeds.